into the four-way match. Single elimination. The first man to score a pinfall is the man who wins this match. As Don Fuji takes on Human Tornado. Sucker Chicago actually coming to ringside to hold. I believe Don Fuji actually took his prosthetic testicle out of his pants, and he had Sucker Chicago hold them. Don Fuji, of course, he actually had a scare with testicular cancer, and both his testicles had to be replaced. And yeah, very, very serious, very scary. But he made it through. And as you can see, complete recovery is now actually was the I believe Open Brave Gate champion in Dragon Gate. So I mean, really a medical miracle that he was able to survive and come through as healthy as he did. And you know, as many men that do experience testicular cancer lose a testicle, and so they will be faced by a prosthetic. And so Don Fuji, I think maybe either felt that the action in this match was going to be so hard to keep track of that he didn't want to risk having his prosthetic testicle ruptured or anything like that, or actually lose it. And so he just thought better to take the nut and stop it. I'm sure, with the way I've seen Stalker, he's very attentive, and so he's not.
He's looking to answer.
He's not just going to set him down on the table and forget it. He's probably going to hold them in his hands the entire time, probably one in each hand. But then, when he has to clap for them, But Human Tornado, Bino, Gambino, TJ Perkins, the other participants in this match, and Tornado going to work on Don Fuji. TJ Perkins spitting in the face of Bino Gambino, a little payback for the disrespect that Gambino was showing Perkins last night. Don Fuji comes off and just rocks Human Tornado with that big shoulder tackle, and now Perkins slides out, goes after Gambino on the outside. Gambino ducks under, and Gambino ambushes Tornado as Don Fuji was chasing him, and then Gambino was ambushed by TJ Perkins as after he ambushed Human Tornado.
Unbelievable action here now. It's one fall to a finish, right?
One fall to a finish indeed. So the first man to score a pinfall or submission.
Whoa!
Oh, Human Tornado. Big splash off the top. Was going for the drop kick. Excuse me, TJ Perkins just sidestepped it, and he splashed Bino Gambino. Now Don Fuji in there with TJ Perkins. Big shoulder tackle. Don Fuji telling Perkins to go to the... Oh, but Perkins puts on the brakes, dropped the elbow on the spine of Don Fuji. Now Fuji shot into the corner by TJ Perkins. TJ Perkins rolls through, pushed off, springs up, and drop kicks Fuji right underneath the chin. Don Fuji used a little bit of mojo on him, and Human Tornado slides in and attacks Perkins, and Gambino attacks Don Fuji, and all four men are just going at it here in this match. Referee Aaron Hassan, and we talked about it last night, Disco Machine. What if Patrick Hernandez had a heart attack in the middle of the match? That would make Aaron Hassan the senior official. Well, Patrick Hernandez, he had a pretty serious family emergency. His mother actually ran out of Metamucil, and he had to go and refill her tin of Metamucil, and therefore was unable to make it tonight. And so Aaron Hassan is the senior official on hand.
I thought Patrick Hernandez's mom had food poisoning. That's what I was told again.
Oh, no, Patrick Hernandez had food poisoning, but his mom needed the Metamucil.
I feel like I'm being lied to.
Could you imagine the worse smell than if somebody ate asparagus and then it was just gaseous?
Yeah, when someone sucks on a prosthesis.
Like, he doesn't suck on it. He merely holds it in his cheeks like a squirrel holding nuts for the hibernation of the winter.
Okay. Then
there's a world of difference. Sucking, the act of sucking it's inherently gay. And there's one thing that Stalker Chikaze is not, and that is a homosexual. He is a straight shooter. And if you saw the list of lovely ladies that he has been in the 24 hours between last night's show and this show, Stalker Ichikawa has impregnated the the population of Glendale. Male and female.
He said he wasn't gay.
No, I'm talking the number.
Oh,
not just the number of women. So basically, he slept with twice the number of women in Glendale in a 24-hour period.
Oh,
so that has to be
can you
like
imagine that smell?
30 or 40,000. He's just, you know what they do? They hook him up to it's like a sort of stamp. He's just in place, and he's in a position of permanent arousal. And then the women just come, and it's like a service station. It's like a shell station. Oh, Don Fuji though. Don Fuji just slapping with those big sumo slaps to the chest of Perkins, and now Gambino, and now charging with the big clothesline on Perkins. Big clothesline on Gambino. And Gambino not as affected by the clothesline as the pip slap to the face of Don Fuji. Human tornado just mocking this man. And Don Fuji may have had a molar knocked out. Oh, now he's the sumo shots to the chest of Tornado, and Tornado sent for a ride to the outside. Obviously, Gambino, the strongest man in this match, just not affected by the attacks of Don Fuji.
And then Bino trying to hulk up, but you're not going to win a chop contest with Don Fuji. He has the toughest chest. It's like leather. It's like
the Marines are known as leather necks. Don Fuji is known as a leather chest.
It's like beef jerky on his chest right there.
Oh, overhand chop. I think he knocked loose some phlegm that Gambino might have had in 5th grade. And now they're talking. I'm sure there's a language barrier there. But I think Gambino was telling Don Fuji that you're not going to butter my rye, my friend.
Oh!
But Don Fuji had a handful of butter and is buttering the rye that is the chest of both these men. And now Tornado comes in with a hard chop to the chest of Fuji. Fuji with a chop to all 3 men. Tornado chop. Oh, this is... Things have just gone out of control, Disco Machine.
Unbelievable. And all 3 men thinking ahead of Don Fuji, drop kicking into the fans, getting to their feet.
And now are all 3 men going to dive on Don Fuji?
No,
they're not. Gambino with the short arm clothesline on TJ Perkins, and now backing him into the corner. Tornado and Gambino seem to have some communication issues there as Gambino charges in after Perkins, and now Tornado in the corner telling Gambino to throw him into Perkins. Oh! Tornado just flies across the ring, slams into Perkins like a car wreck. And now Don Fuji tried to slide in and ambush Gambino and Tornado, but instead, Don Fuji breaks through. Look at that! Gambino is not affected by Don Fuji. Gambino is 10 times stronger than I gave him credit for.
Absolutely, and it looks like TJ Perkins may be injured, and that could turn the tide of this match as well. All 3 men may want to zero in on him, and Gambino has done just that. And
TJ Perkins tried to springboard in and clothesline Don Fuji from behind. He did exactly that, but instead he did slip off the top turnbuckle off the top rope when he was springboarding in, and it appears he's tweaked his knee a little bit. But Gambino instead is now throwing TJ Perkins to the rope on that injured knee, and he drop kicks him with 1 foot. Does Perkins. Now Perkins diving out on Gambino, lands right on top of him and on the floor. Now Tornado diving on Don Fuji. I'm not even sure he hit him. He may have dove over Don Fuji.
Is Don Fuji even over there?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is. I thought a human tornado may have just dove into the chair just for fun.
Just for the fun of it, indeed. But Don Fuji, it appears he may have hit his head on the floor, very slow to get up, as Tornado has really caught Don Fuji by surprise. Now Tornado is grimacing on the floor in pain as a European uppercut by Perkins. Now Perkins going after Tornado, and Tornado really in a bad situation as he rolled back into the ring by TJ Perkins. Now TJ Perkins springs in up and over the top, goes for the boot. This Tornado catches him on the rebound with the kick to the back of the head. Now goes for it on Gambino. Gambino saw it and catches him with a cutter. Just drove his knee into the forehead of TJ Perkins. Now a hard shot to the side of the head of Don Fuji. Don Fuji Gets the leg of Bino Gambino in the midsection of Aaron Hassan, and Don Fuji and Bino Gambino, both men take one another down.
Oh, all 4 men down. Referee Aaron Hassan checking them all. Got him up to a 2 count. Got the standing 10 count right here. And boy, that would be an interesting turn of events if all 4 men were counted out as TKO.
Yeah, that would be. It would be. I think it would be a first, and PWG is known for its firsts, and so that would count.
Oh!
TJ Perkins a high roundhouse kick, and Bino Gambino ducks under, gets caught in the sunset flip. TJ Perkins rolls him through. He's got him locked in the center of the ring. Bino Gambino is now Tornado dove over the submission hold, and now bulldogs TJ Perkins. Human Tornado, a house of fire here, going after all 3 other men in the ring.
Oh, and then Human Tornado getting the boots of Bino Gambino.
Gambino, a shoulder capture suplex. Shades of Human Tornado's that N-word dead suplex. Don Fuji just rocks Gambino. Oh! Big chokeslam onto the chest of Human Tornado. And I am impressed once again that Bino Gambino he's impervious to Don Fuji's attacks. He just shrugs them off like they were just gnats. And now Perkins with the Hurricane Run on Fuji. 2 count only, reversing the chokeslam. Goes for that high roundhouse kick. Those sumo shots to the chest. Goes for the clothesline. Perkins off the ropes. Hip tosses him up and over. And Don Fuji spills out to the outside as well. And now Gambino and Tornado are the only men left in the ring. And Gambino staggering around a little bit as Tornado clutching his midsection after that chokeslam, after Gambino was chokeslammed onto him. But Tornado with the arm drag charges into the corner, haluva kick for Bino Gambino from Human Tornado. Almost an FU to his former tag team partner, El Generico, as Tornado goes to the top rope. Coming up, Cancun Tornado. 1, 2, 3, that is it. Human Tornado came away with a big victory over Bino Gambino as TJ Perkins very nearly made it into the ring to break it up, but not quite in time.